Hi everybody, welcome to another Wacky Wednesday with Sassy Crystal. This week's topic is surgery. Very excited about this one. Ren is pre-T pre-op, so I will answer the questions that I can, which the first one is, does your boyfriend plan on any kind of surgery during his transition? If so, which? And then what are my feelings on it? Well, the first one is top surgery. Definitely going to do that one. Not sure about a hysterectomy. That one we've not really talked about too much, so I'm not sure on that one. And then the bottom surgery. So those are the ones, well, top and bottom are the ones that he's mainly looked at. Definitely going to do top surgery. I've been offered an awesome job that will allow us next spring, early summer to get him started on T, and hopefully within the next 3 years go ahead and get him in for his top surgery. Yay! So we're all very excited about that. I can't wait. He can't wait. Very excited because he wants them gone. The bottom surgery, neither one of us are real thrilled with the end results. The way the procedure is right now, I hear a lot about loss of functionality, loss of sensitivity, so not a real big fan, honestly. I have seen the pictures of the one where they take the skin off the arm or the abdomen or the leg. Ren's not real thrilled with the idea of having the extra scars, so he's just not real enthused about it. He'd be happy with if they could just reroute the waterworks so he could pee standing up. That'd be fine. That's all he wants. I will be honest, when he first started talking about bottom surgery and I went searching, I wanted to see pictures. The ones that I found at first were scary. Very scary. I'll be honest with you, they looked like, okay, I have an 11-year-old son, and the pictures that I saw were, they could have been my son as a toddler, young child age. It scared me. I told Ren, I said, I don't think I could play with that. I'd feel very wrong playing with that. More recent pictures that I have found of surgeries are better. They don't look as scary. But again, it goes back to the loss of sensitivity and not being fully functional. Ren says, why am I going to get one that's not going to work? So the bottom surgery, it just depends on how much further they can go with the procedure before he'll consider doing it, and hopefully it will look more adult than childlike for me. Yeah, so I hope I don't offend anyone with saying that, but we've just not found a real good base of information on that one, I think. How important do you feel surgery is to one's transition, and what other options are there for people who do not desire surgery or may not be able to afford it? These kind of tie together for me. Yes, surgery is important, but it's not the be-all, end-all. It really, really isn't. Ren's at a place right now that he says that if he could not ever have surgery, he'd be okay. Wouldn't be happy, but would be okay. He knows his body, he knows how it works, he knows what works, he knows what makes him happy. So he's okay. He has workarounds for issues that he has, so he's okay. If he could have surgery, it would be way better, but it's not the be-all, end-all. So I don't think that surgery is, I really think it's dependent on the person. You know, some people, that is it. You know, it's more important than being started on T. So it's different for different people. For us, it's not the be-all, end-all. He doesn't have to have it. He wants it, but he doesn't have to have it. You know, he binds, and that works. So that's what people can do. They bind, and packing works. And if you don't want surgery, nothing wrong with that. If you're comfortable with just binding and packing, then kudos to you. It works for people. It really does. Those that may not be able to afford it, all I can tell you is to save, save, save. Growing up, my grandmother wanted to put in a pool, a swimming pool, and she started a change fund. Bought a can of Pringles. We got to eat the chips. We were very excited as kids to be able to eat the can of Pringles. And then anytime anyone came over, any change that they had in their pockets, they'd put in the Pringle can, in the change can. So she was saving her change for the swimming pool, and it worked. She got her swimming pool. We were thrilled until it came time to clean it. But anyway, my aunt wanted the big-ass wedding, and so she started saving her change for her wedding and paid for her whole wedding with spare change out of the Pringle can. So her wedding gown, just the gown itself, was almost 10 grand for a wedding dress. Didn't understand it then, don't understand it now, but anyway, for a wedding dress, 10 grand paid for with change. It can be done. Save the change for the pool, save the change for the wedding dress and the wedding, save your change for your change. It can be done. It's going to take time, but you knew that going when you first decided that you wanted to have surgery. You knew it would take time. At least this is something that's not... I find it easier to toss the change in the bucket than I do to toss dollar bills in the bucket. It's much easier for me to throw 4 quarters into a bowl than it is a dollar bill. I don't know why it is, but it is. And that's how we're going to be saving for Ren's surgeries and stuff. So it works. Pennies add up. They really do. How available are surgeons who perform FTM surgeries in your area? They're not. They aren't. In the entire state of Missouri, we have no surgeons that are willing to do transgender surgeries at all. We will definitely have to go elsewhere. And right now, Ren's looking at Dr. Garamoni in Florida. And so, as of right now, that's who he wants. Who he's thinking of going through. Endo doctors, we have some here in Missouri. The closest is about 3.5-hour drive. So not really local, not really in my area, but it's closer than Florida. I think that's it, guys. I do have a few links that I will put up. Some I found of the before and after shots of the bottom surgery, simply because that's what I went looking for when Ren started talking about surgery. That's the one that concerns me the most. Not gross, graphic gross, pictures, but they are naked, so small people's running around. Be sure that they're not watching the computer when you look at the links. And a couple for Dr. Garamoni. Just a few links. Hopefully that will be helpful. And I think that's it. If you haven't already done so, please go ahead and subscribe. Leave us some comments. Let us know how we're doing. And I will see you all next Wednesday. And I hope you have a great week. Bye.